Hello everybody in spirits alike. Swampz here. And I'm here for a little video. Now, you might remember last year I made a video talking about how I was mugged. Now, this video is me talking about the aftermath. Stuff that happened, stuff that still is happening, and all that. So, yeah. Let's just go ahead and get into this. The thing is, when I was mugged, first I was mugged, he didn't even know I had any money. After he mugged me, he asked if I had money. Which I think is kind of funny. It shows that he was just desperate, like really desperate. He was trying to break into a preschool after, not preschool. Preschool? Yeah, preschool. Preschool? No. It was a school. That's it. Yeah, he was trying to break into the school at the corner of my house over there. I'm just, I'm not 100% sure if I've said this like as much. Hopefully not as much. But I'm just glad it was me and not some other little girl or really anyone else for that matter. I'm just glad it was me instead of someone smaller or older. Really, I'm glad it was me, that no one else had to go through that. I still went to the playground a lot after it happened, and everybody in Delaware knew about it, but they didn't know exactly who it was who was mugged, and people were saying they were keep an eye out for the, how they would put it, creep. Word for word. Well, they keep an eye out for the creep, is usually what most people said, is what I'm saying. And the funny thing is, they thought I was the one that mugged myself. Because like I said, I did not, people didn't know it was me. So, that I was the person that was mugged. And I was at the playground a lot. So, people started, like, trying to be all detectives and stuff and just be like, oh, that kid did it. But, no. And I'm not exactly 100% sure, but I think that might be the reason why, like, families, as soon as I get there, they leave, like, pretty soon after. Like, I'm always, like, paranoid that's how it is. Like, people think that I'm just some hooligan kid. Because I'm a really nice kid once you get to know me. Uh, but it's just, yeah, they just assume that I'm just some, I don't know. Like, there's this one time where I ended up being, uh, as soon as I got to the playground, there was like a little girl there, which, I guess maybe her mom, now looking back at it, her mom might have said something like, if any strangers end up being there, then walk home immediately or something like that. Because my mom does that. She used to do that all the time. So, but yeah, this little girl, as soon as I got there, she had like a little baby in a stroller, like one of those little baby dolls. Yeah, and as soon as I got there on the swing and everything, she started packing up and leaving, which I felt really bad about. When I was mugged, like it's like I pretty much wanted to go to school right away. Everyone in Delaware knew about it, and so I knew I would get a ton of support. And but turns out not really. I mean, I got support from the teachers, and really no, and like I said earlier, no one really knew who it was, so they didn't know who to support. In fact, in the newspaper, they made it sound like I was a little kid, like I was 4. So everybody just assumed that it was like a 4-year-old that was attacked. It's kind of sad. Yeah, and anyways, when I went back to school, I had red eyes for like weeks, maybe like 2, 3 weeks, and most everybody assumed that I was just thinking that I was wearing contacts. The only time when people finally understanding that I was the one who was attacked was like halfway through the year. I was in art class and we had a project talking about a tragedy, and I ended up making the tragedy about when I was being mugged, but I secretly made it about depression. Don't tell Mr. Scott. But yeah, I still. Anyways, that's really pretty much it, kind of. They still have not found the guy that did that to me, but we are still looking. I just noticed my headset was weird on my head the whole time. But yeah, they are still trying to find him. I'm guessing he was just passing through town and like on his motorcycle, and he got he just stopped by the school trying to break in to steal some money, and what do you know, I was there, so snuck up behind me and gave me a little bear hug on the neck and kicked me in the face. But whatever, it's kind of behind me. Uh, really, to be honest with me, I'm perfectly fine if he does not get caught, unless he does something like that again. I feel bad for him. I feel like he needs help, and he might be a drug addict or something, and just was very desperate for money, or he was, no, I don't know. But so I think that's it for this video. Bye.